very strange use case of where I had a target ICP of founders of companies that are at a certain stage, let's say seed stage. But I just want to target those founders who are most likely handling or taking responsibility of the entire sales department of an organization, right? Now, the problem with that is that founders put on their titles on LinkedIn as simply a co-founder and CEO. Very rarely do they mention the departments that they're taking control of or responsibility of, right? Or maybe just write a building company A by ABC. Now, what I've done here is to find out which person or which amongst the founders is most likely taking care of sales responsibilities. I've gone down back into their pedigree and check their employment history and let AI decide based on the previous roles of that founder, which founder is most likely to be taking care of the sales responsibility. So very simply, it just takes 3 minutes. It took me 3 minutes to build out this workflow. I'll quickly just go show you the different steps here. So I have like a list of Indian companies that are in seed funded. We start with around 419 companies, right? You see here 419 going into a filter that just eliminates very tiny companies of less than 3 people, right? And then gets into simple decision making as to whether that company is B2B or B2C. As all of you all would know, I mean, B2B or B2C is not something that most data providers provide. So I did a simple search from their website for all companies and asked AI to get in and figure out whether that company from their website looks more like a B2B company or a B2C company. And for all those 309 companies that you saw coming in here, got AI did that search. And then I removed B2C companies and I'm looking at only B2B companies. So I'm now down to 207 companies. From that, what I did was basically, I mean, I just filtered out companies for which I don't have domains. So I just removed them. And now I get into searching for founders and simple search here. But the interesting part is that I also get access to the employment history of that founder. This is basically Apollo providing all this data. We are partnered with them to search for people, for companies, etc. And after this, this is where the magic happens that I just simply ask AI to go through all these 197 profiles to look at the title, headline, and employment history, most importantly, to find out amongst the 3 or 4 founders or 2 founders, which one is more likely to have experience in areas like business development, revenue growth, visit sales, etc. So that I would find the most likely candidate who's taking care of sales. And that's it. And once I had that AI scoring it, I just sorted the data, removed all the rest of the founders, and now have a CSV which talks about all these founders that are possibly taking care of the sales responsibilities in that organization.